All right. Meanwhile, a few provinces east, another superstar is one game closer to exercising his team's first-round demons. Biz, with 6:06 left in the game, Austin Matthews converted a what? A POP for his third of the playoffs. That gave the Maple Leafs a 4-3 lead. That held up, and a chance to play the winner of Washington, Florida. Very entertaining tilt. He's already got 5 playoff game winners. Biz, this is a great game. They were down 2-0, battle back. Campbell's been outplaying Vasi. What's your take on that one, brother?
I think I deserve a ring if they do go on and win it for that coaching I did on the podcast. You know they're listening about the POP, Whit, because normally Marner's trying to put that top corner, but they're learning. They're developing their game. We didn't get a chance to talk about this one. Did you guys see the clip with Nylander going to the corner and then completely bailing out?
Yeah. What a bounce back game, though.
I had a lot of self-control in not sending something out, basically calling this guy out. That's as tough as it's going to look. Now, Whit, sometimes when you're playing against maybe a meathead and you're going to a puck battle in the corner, a guy like me, you tend to let that guy even go get the puck first. I could see sometimes where a fan might be like, oh my God, does that defenseman ever look soft? But sometimes the play is assuming that I want to go in and fucking bang a body and create momentum. You're not going to give me that opportunity. That's at least what Talk said. And I said, buddy, I played against skilled defensemen before where I was hoping that I was going to go in and get that hit and create the momentum for my team, where they were like, no, go ahead. And the minute I got it off my stick back.
Well, they're like, let him get it. He'll fumble fucking in the corner himself. We don't even need to play defense.
Right. But in a case where you're William Nylander and you're in on the forecheck and you're a forward, you better go get that fucking puck first. But since then, how about a bounce back? He ended up having 2 goals in that third period. Some people say, it's junk time. Who cares? You get his confidence going. The one guy I was worried about going into game 5, though, was Tavares. I'm not saying he was playing horrible, but the game before he played 14 minutes. I don't think he got sat. It was just like, hey man, like you're just not getting it done on the score sheet. I was confident. I make that score bet. He goes back home. And listen, that start to the game for the Toronto Maple Leafs, they had 9 shots, 33 minutes into that game. They'd already had 4 fucking power plays.
I know.
4
I remember saying that to you, bro. They only have 9 shots right now.
And at that point, I was like, oh my, and hey, shout out to Jack Campbell. I know I was getting a little bit nervous last podcast about him, but what a bounce back. You mentioned him outplaying Vasilevsky. He keeps the Leafs in it that first 33 minutes. And then all of a sudden, boom, they just end up catching that wave. And well, I tell you what, man, watching that offense and rhythm and when they're fucking going and that building rocking and the people outside, that was one of those moments where you're like, oh my God, they finally got their playoff confidence. I actually truly believe that they are going to make it past the first round, beat the champs, and they're going to go on to do more damage beyond. That was the turning moment. And the way that they ended up blowing it, but then fucking still containing it and keeping it together, and then to go back, and then specifically Mitchie Marner, because I thought on that McDonough goal, I thought he needed to eat that on the wall. It ended up going back down, and then it ended up popping out to the slot. And then I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ. That's when I let out the big fuck on Twitter. But to see him go down, do the POP, Pablo Selly fucking after the goal, buddy, I was so jazzed up. Merles.
Yeah, I'm fired up. I'm on it, but it's going game 7.
Okay, thank you.
Tampa is what, 17-0, and Vasilevsky 16-0 or something ridiculous.
Wait, Biz, do you think they're winning game 6?
People are going to laugh me off stage here.
I thought people are listening right now. Yes or no?
Yes. But I guaranteed it last time that he was going to lose in the back-to-back. So I don't think he's getting 17. I think that the first 2 lines are humming right now. They need a big fucking moment from the bottom 6. And it's probably going to come from the guy who apparently in the locker room sparked it all.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Jason,
speech.
Health bomb the first 2 games of the series. He came in game 3. He looked awesome. And apparently there was a moment in the locker room when I'm sure the boys their arseholes were puckered up about this fucking tight. And he stood up and he said his piece, and halfway through that period, everything changed. So RA, I don't know if you have any more quotes about it or whatnot, but I know I've been rambling, but I am fired up.
Yeah, they didn't really get into what he said. They tend to keep that stuff private, but whatever he said obviously worked, because they come out fight up second period, came right back, ended up winning the game. But I want to ask you, Merles, is Tampa finally out of gas after winning 2 cups in a row and just getting to this point? Are they just spent, or are they just getting beat by a team with more gas.
I think Toronto is a great team. And remember what happened in game 4. It was complete opposite. They dominated Toronto. We thought the series was over the other way. So I think Tampa's going to dominate them again tomorrow. And then it's going to be the game 7 at home, but the crowd is going to get us through. We're going to get to the next round.
I'll say this, Biz. Memes is here with us. We love having Memes here. He said, they're gonna win game 5 at home, and then they're gonna lose 6 and 7. I guarantee it.
That was really good. That was really good.
So
I got a little impersonation. I know what Spezza said in the locker room. He's like, Austin, you want to fucking crush all the Instagram fucking OnlyFans models in the world? You bring this town a Stanley Cup. Mitchie Marner.
He's like, I already am.
Double the amount. Mitchie Marner, you want more brand deals and to do more cringy commercials online? We're going to get you double what you're getting now. Jack Campbell, I'm going to get you the biggest pussy cat you've ever seen in your life, man. And then they went out there and they fucking stormed back. Spezza. Hey, another guy too, Morgan Riley. That was a big goal too. Woo, woo, woo.
Also the save. It kind of just hit him, but it's good positioning. But the save on Kucherov right before the Matthews goal by Campbell was huge. Right in the shoulder. It was a pretty good shot, kind of labeled for top right. And yeah, I mean, I'm nervous. I cannot lie that the Leafs. The thing about this series is, it's like I mean, they win this series, they could go on to the cup. Like I'm not gonna say they could go on to win the cup, but if they win this series and they won the Eastern Conference, I would not say I'm surprised. But they just got that one more win to get, and that's the hardest one, they say, Biz. That's the one I couldn't get in the Stanley Cup final. I couldn't get it in the Calder Cup final. Like I could get it in Quebec, though. That one final one.
We got swept in the Calder Cup, Ryan.
Hey,
we didn't win a single game.
Coop mentioned it at one point, but the parade to the penalty box in this series has been nuts.
Yeah,
every game
it's weird hockey.
Yeah, it's been weird games.
Coop also said we're not really making them earn it. We're kind of giving it to them, which basically calls out his team
material.
Before the next game. Also, Tampa's 16-0 record after a loss since the beginning of the 2020 playoffs will be put to the test tonight on the Gulf as the Leafs look to move on for the first time in 18 years since their last first round victory.
That city's going to go bonkers if they get it done. Bonkers.
All right.
Go Leafs, go. Go Leafs, go.